A police chief was in line at a drive-through. A black pregnant woman was in front of him. According to him, she's taking too long. So what does he do? What does the police chief do? He calls the damn police on the pregnant black woman trying to get medication in a drive-through for her child. I kid you not. Last week, it was decided that Homestead, Pennsylvania police chief Jeff Desimone be suspended for 3 days for his activity without pay following a viral video of him harassing a pregnant black woman. Her name is Kamala Stewart. They call her Kay. Here's the video.
Persons are not ready. I've talked to them twice already. She refused.
She's on the phone right now, and it is ready.
Your entire day.
Get out of here. I've been here for 15 minutes. She said it was going to take 5 minutes. When he pulled behind me, yes.
They're not ready.
He's stressing me out because he thinks he's an officer and he could put his lights on and intimidate somebody. I was here waiting for my son's medicine. I've been here for 10, 15 minutes. The doctor said it would be ready. When I came here, she said it's going to take about 5 minutes for them to shake his medicine. He needs his medicine. Then he gets behind me acting all ignorant, beeping his horn at me and stuff. Here's his medicine right here. It's not fair that you think you can come and rush somebody. You're not going to come and rush me. That's just what drive-through is for.
All you had to do is
I didn't have to do anything but stay black and die, sir. 2 cops, because this guy, who I think is a cop, called them to basically complain that I'm sitting here waiting for my prescription. Look at him. Look at him.
I want to see it.
The police officer wants to speak to you. She's right there.
You always know what. Persons are not ready. And I asked her.
Are you gathering her prescriptions? Can you please expedite this? Thank you.
This is crazy. That's that privilege. Like you're using your authority. Yeah, they're expediting it. It's not my fault. Like she said, it was going to take 5 minutes. It's not my fault that it took 10, 15 minutes. If he's in a rush, he could have went in.
The damn police chief at a drive-through decides to call a gun. See, when you call the police, I want you to understand what you're doing. You're calling a gun into the situation. That's what you're doing. So he's in line. There's a black pregnant female, a black woman who's pregnant, getting medication for her child. She's in the drive-through 10 minutes or so. They're saying, hey, listen, 5 more minutes, we'll be able to have this to you. The establishment, they're not complaining. It's a drive-through. That's what it's for. It's for the convenience of the individual to remain in the car while they get things together. This police chief utilized and violated his authority as a police chief to call a gun to the situation. He called the cops on this woman. So put up a picture of this beautiful couple. Put up a picture. That's Miss Stewart. Yeah. Owner of House of Soul Catering in Pittsburgh. This is a restaurant. I'm giving them a shout out on purpose. Okay? Good people there. Here's a summary of the council meeting that ended up suspending the police chief for misusing his power. According to NBC's WPXI, the local borough council suspended Desimone at a meeting on Thursday, August 19th. Several black Homestead residents allegedly expressed to the council that this was not the first time the police chief has exhibited this behavior, many calling for him to resign. According to Ms. Stewart, she began recording on her phone after this police chief approached her car and started cursing, then calling for police backup. Remember, she was aware that this was a police officer. He's actually a chief because he told her, all right? Stewart told WPXI, what were you thinking to put myself, my unborn child, and my 5-year-old ill son in danger like this? I was shocked, appalled. I can't believe you. Of all people, you're the chief of police. For you to turn on your lights and try to intimidate me was totally an abuse of power. And she is 100% accurate. Adrienne, We got a few seconds. What are your thoughts?
Without question, this was a grave abuse of power, trying to intimidate that woman to push her out of line, and then also calling his buddies to see if they can come help by using their force. Get out of here. You know what? I think I do commend those officers who tried to de-escalate the situation and also seem to side with the woman. There needs to be consequences here, but that chief should not be in a position of authority leading anyone. He is dangerous.
He's dangerous. He needs to resign. Actually, shame on the council for only giving him 3-day suspension without pay. This guy has horrible judgment. He's obviously biased. He's willing to utilize his authority in a manipulative and adversarial way to the citizens of that community. Time for him to go. We're going to continue to follow that police chief, and I will give you the update as soon as either A, he's fired, resigns, or he does something detrimental to one of those community members